Okay, so this is kind of like going to be a different kind of power hour. Obviously, I have set up that. It's been pretty crazy. Also, I cannot find the lid to this dang thing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Wrecker here. I wanted to clean out my pantry for so long and I decided to do it this day. Now, if you're new here, I do have a little baby girl that I also have to take care of. I have 2 teenage sons too, but they're not as difficult to work around. But so what I'm doing in this video is I'm showing you the pantry before, and I kind of know where some stuff is, but it's not too like obvious. I still have to dig around a little bit, but what I end up doing is timing myself to see how long it takes me to take everything out. I wanted to see if I did this all in one go, which I couldn't because I have a baby girl. I wanted to see if it would take me an hour, if I could get all this taken out and then put back in and organized, like wiped down the cabinets and all that in an hour. And honestly, I didn't think I could do it, but so let's try, So I set the timer to see how long it would take me to take everything out. And then eventually I set a timer to see how long the whole thing altogether takes me. So if you guys need a pantry to be organized and you aren't one of those like Pinterest type of people, where I love Pinterest, but I don't have all those fancy bins. This is just real life. I just I don't try to make it super cute. I just want it organized. I've tried to do the bins and stuff before. They weren't like super fancy. I got them from like Dollar Tree, but I just always go back to just doing it just normal, just putting all the stuff in there as easily and organized as I can. And it just works for me better this way. Plus, no one else really sees our pantry, so there's kind of like no point. And yeah, it looks nice, but it doesn't last with the bins because unless I can see through them or, I don't know. So anyways, the point is this isn't going to be one of those fancy pantry kind of videos, but this is a pantry organization video, realistic, and I wanted to see if I could get it done in an hour. So this is a power hour pantry challenge, and if y'all are up to it and you're interested, just keep watching, and hopefully this gives you some motivation as to like things you could do. Maybe it could give you ideas, or just to clean out your pantry. You don't have to do it how I do it, but I do have a different type of way of organizing my pantry, I think, that I've never seen other people do, and it works for our family. So let's jump into this. I'm going to put some music on, and I hope you guys enjoy today's video.
We went head first into the fire, watched the flames rise higher, love. We were burning so damn bright, just like a shooting star turns into dust. All the fighting, all the crying, reality caught up with us. We went head first into the fire until we crashed and burned. No, I wasn't the one, but I gave it all I've got. When all is said and done, got too close to the sun. Maybe in another life we could have worked it out, but we got too close to the sun. When all is said and done, when all is said and done, when all is said and done.
Okay, so this is kind of like going to be a different kind of power hour. Obviously, I have to put everything away. I'm not going to just stop and leave it. But I do want to see like how long it will take me. And we actually like did a bunch of stuff from the last time that since I've emptied this out, which I timed it, and that's why, because I figured with my daughter and everything I wouldn't be able to do it all in one go. But I am going to set the timer for an hour, which you won't really be able to see it. I'll move the cereal out of the way because you can't see. I mean, from wherever this tripod's going to be, you might not see it anyways, but I will set the timer and see how much we're going to get done. And I want to wipe this out first before I start, and that way I'm not just like rushing. Like, I want it clean. And I am thinking, well, I'm going to tell you about my plan, like how I organize the pantry, so I'm not just putting stuff in and you're kind of like wondering like, why is she putting this here and there? I'm going to do it just like I did in one of my very old videos. I haven't done a video on this in a long time, but I'm going to turn you around and show you my idea. Okay, so hold on, let me turn on the light. Okay, so in the very top shelf, well, let me step back. So that's like our main shelf, and then there's that shelf. The very top shelf is where I'm going to be putting the jars of extra rice, extra pasta, just random things that we don't use as much. It's just stuff that we grab from if we need to refill stuff. And then I believe this shelf is the one, well, how I'm going to do it is I'm going to do like pastas and spaghetti sauce on the right side. Any like diced tomatoes or anything like that can go in the center area. I mean, it might end up being different, but my idea, this is how I'm going to try to start it out. And that means like any canned things that have to do with pasta goes on that shelf. So I'm going to have like, if we know we're having like a pasta night, we know where to grab it all from. So we're not digging through a bunch of cans trying to figure out like, you know, where the spaghetti sauce and all that is. And on the other side, we're going to have tortillas, cans of beans, anything to do with like Mexican food is going to be on the left side. That's how I did it last time, and it worked out really good. And then, how did I do this? On the bottom was like extra cans of whatever else, like all the other cans that don't go with that stuff up there is going to go there, minus the fruit. Cans of fruit is not going to go up here. And then over on this side, I believe I had like extra ketchups and just like extras, even though I could put them up there, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. I think that's how I did it last time. And then down, we just went back, or we just got back from Walmart. So we got stuff for the party that we're having tomorrow. You guys, by the time you see this, we would have already had it. It is going to be on Saturday, which today is Friday in this video. So anyways, so my daughter is turning 1, but so just set up that. It's been pretty crazy. So anyways, on this shelf here, the bottom shelf, what I do is I put like cereals, any breakfast type of items, and then, oh, that's what I put up there too. I forgot, like bread and stuff like that, like peanut butter bread, sandwich stuff can go there. And then whatever else ends up being there. And then on this shelf is like anything breakfast related. Any canned fruit will go on this side. And let's see, boxes of cereal, oatmeal, anything like that. And then I forgot to mention that we're gonna put popcorn and stuff up on the top shelf because we have that big extra thing of popcorn. And then also I forgot to mention that like cans of tuna and things will also go on the shelf with the sandwich kind of like lunch area. So that's how I organize our pantry, or I tried it and I really love it doing it like that. And then on the bottom, after I wipe it all out, I'm going to be putting the stuff way over there, you can't really see it, but there's like a red little machine. It is an ice cream machine, and there is also a bread machine over there. Those will go down there because they're not used as much, so they're going to go in the back. And then that is also where I will be putting our big container here that holds a ton of different Tupperware, because I like putting it in here because I could just throw it in there. I don't have to worry about stacking it too much, and it's easier and quicker when we're putting stuff away. And then these things and the potatoes will also go in the bottom there. So I'm gonna wipe this out real quick, and then we will start.
Life was dull until you came. I was breathless when we first met. Couldn't keep my hands away. I was speechless when we first met. Yeah, you took the pain away. Didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart. Life was dull until you came. Now I see in color again. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you, to you. Come rain or come shine, I don't mind, 'cause I'm right next to you. It's you, right next to you, to you, next to you, next to you. Next to you, right next to you, to you, next to you, next to you, next to you. Never thought I'd feel this high. The sky has never felt this close, and when you kiss me, I can't believe that I am yours and you are mine. You took the pain away, didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart. Life was dull until you came. Now I see in color again. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you, to you. Come rain or come shine, I don't mind, 'cause I'm right next to you. It's you, right next to you, to you, next to you, next to you, next to you. Who would have thought I'd be up on cloud nine? I would never take our love for granted. Love how you make me feel alive when you're with me. Took the pain away, didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you, to you. Come rain or come shine, I don't mind, 'cause I'm right next to you. It's you, right next to you, to you, next to you, next to you, next to you.
Okay, so I know it looks like I was totally trying to throw things in, which I was, because I feel like if you're trying to do this quickly, the easiest, fastest way, in my opinion, was to whatever you know is going to go on what shelf, you just kind of put it there and then you organize it a little bit later. Like, don't make it too stuffed to where you can't move it around. But that's what I did. I put all the fruits and, breakfast related items on the bottom shelf there that I'm working on right now. And then above me, I put like lunch type of stuff and spare like jellies or whatever extra stuff that we use more often than what's on the top shelf. I put like soups and tuna and, anything to do with like lunchtime, I put on the shelf above the bottom shelf. And then the one above that is mainly for like dinners, like I said before, like pastas and anything to do with like Mexican foods, if we want to have tacos or whatever, you know, spaghetti and anything like that. Because we actually, those are like the top two types of foods we, you know, eat the most. So I figured it makes sense for our pantry to kind of follow suit. So, anyways, that is what I'm doing. So, oh, I forgot to mention, right when I started this video, before I started to put everything back in, I totally forgot to set the timer, just like the other power hour. I mean, it didn't take me too long, like a minute or two, but I was like, oh shoot. But anyways, I'm going to put some more music on. I hope this motivates you guys to get at least one daunting kind of thing that's been hanging over your head, weighing on your shoulders, done, because I feel so much better. I did not want to do this at all. Like, I wanted it done, but I didn't want to do it, you know? So anyways, I'm just working on my baby girl's like little pouch things. I decided if these were up on a higher shelf, I'm going to cut a little slot just in case if they get moved around eventually, I can kind of see if they're empty or not instead of trying to reach in there. But for now, they are on the bottom shelf, but I'm just doing this just, you know, to think of the future. Who knows where these will end up? Because you know how it is. Stuff gets moved around. Okay, so I totally forgot to mention this earlier in the video that I am not going to be stopping, obviously, the camera and like moving it around. So you will see me like all up and, you know, close and personal, moving the camera around and stuff because I am trying to get this done as quickly as possible, considering it was about nighttime when I was doing this part of the power hour. And so, anyways, right now I am just I'm opening all these little boxes of macaroni and cheese, and it blows my mind how little bit, like, there's not that many noodles in each little box. So, if you guys want to make macaroni and cheese and I mean, it's easier just to buy the noodles, but we keep getting, once in a while we'll buy the boxes, but for the most part we buy the noodles and just make our own, like add the cheese and all that stuff. But we were given food items from my mom, and there was quite a bit of like canned food items, a lot of macaroni and cheese boxes, and I think I'd got some for free at like a yard sale. They had free box there. So if you're new to this channel, I do love like thrifting, and thrifting to me is not just thrift shops. It's anything that is thrifted. You can go to a yard sale and get like clothes and stuff, and you can show a thrift haul. It's fine. It doesn't have to be from a thrift shop. It's anything that is thrifted. That's what I do on my channel. I love finding stuff for free or for little money. But anyways,
Destined for your touch and the way you move, you hypnotize me with your lips. You've got me losing control, waiting on you to make your move. It's all on you, baby, to make your move. It's all on you, baby. The way you move to you. Let's get the mood right. Lend me your moonlight, baby. I think I'm outside the friend zone. You make my heart jump crescendo the way you do that back like it's in swoon right now. Let's play cool right now. You know I'm in the mood right now. What you doing right now? The way you run it through my mind. I'ma need you when it's snowing around. So you fall through the house, and I'ma get you what I'm out, so you know what I'm about. Let's redefine nothing less. I'ma make sure you don't forget me. Yeah, don't forget me. I just hope that you don't regret me. Yeah, hit my line, know you need me. Say that you're with me. Lusting for your touch and the way you move. You hypnotize me with your lips. You've got me losing control. Waiting on you to make your move. It's so
Okay, so keep in mind this was Friday, and our daughter's first birthday was Saturday. So as you're seeing this, her birthday was yesterday. It's so weird doing a voiceover and trying to be like, okay, what day is this posted, and like all the things you have to try to remember. But I'm trying to post more often. And this is a power hour, and I think I'm gonna do a power hour cleaning up after the party, not the day after, because we left it. We left the house a complete mess. We just wanted to enjoy her birthday, because there was one day where the boys and I cleaned out the garage. We picked it up as good as we could. You know, there's like a lot of tools and stuff, and like I could figure it out and put all the tools like nicely and stuff, but I'm sure like if you're a man or a woman, whatever, if you have a bunch of tools, you want to know where they're at. So I just kind of like put them with the other tools, but I didn't try to organize them and stuff for my husband. But okay guys, I'm just showing you I have a little over 15 minutes left. That leaves me, if I did all this in one go, that leaves me with the 10 minutes that it took to empty everything out and about the 5 minutes that it took to wipe everything down. But because I have a little baby girl, I kind of took like a long break in between. But this is what I have. It may look messy to you guys, but I know where everything is. So we've got the Tupperware in this bin here, ice cream machine back there, bread machine, stuff for parties, for party supply stuff, like all the napkins and plates and cups and stuff, and silverware or plasticware is in there. We've got the potatoes. That is a box of a bag of little boxes of cornflake cereal. And then we have this random kind of like healthy snack, along with all the cans of fruits, oatmeal, like a bunch of oatmeal, and I have some syrup back there, and then I have the container of oatmeal there, and then there's more oats under it, and then there's all the boxes of cereal. One is just in a bag, it's like Cocoa Puffs or whatever. I have all my daughter's foods right here for the most part. We have some in the fridge, and then I have extras. This is open, but the others is just like our little stockpile. Bread would go here. We do have some hamburger buns in that blue Walmart bag there, but I'm not going to put that in here yet. I want to show you guys, but it will go right here. I'm just going to put the bag there with them in there. And then we have all kinds of like things for soup and sandwiches. That's why I put the pretzels, because it's a good like snack. I'm thinking like lunch stuff, which is soups, and you know, you have the tuna and everything, and pretzels and crackers. And then since this is like extra stuff, these are where I put spare macaroni and cheese boxes that I don't have enough jars for. And then I have a stuffing mix over here. I have the pork and chicken coating mix there, and then a bunch of popcorn. And I have the extra popcorn up there, along with a bunch of marshmallows. And there is some extra macaroni noodles, and we have flour up there, anything for like, we have the extra breadcrumbs. I have some Bisquick back there, and what else is up there? A bunch of rice. That's what's up there. And then I also have some dry potato mix. And then this is where we have anything to do with Mexican food or like Italian food, if you want to give it a name. We have like pasta and rice and beans and stuff. Not the rice and beans, tortillas, any kind of beans and diced tomatoes and stuff I put here, and then I put pasta sauces and all that stuff here, and all the pasta there. I like to do that for dinner. I feel like it's easier to know where your cans are organized like that, like breakfast, and having like different shelves for whatever, rather than digging through all your cans. I think I went over everything, but whoops. But yeah, let's go ahead and do another overview of the after. And yeah, that is it. We have pellets that need to go on the smoker. Still have the clock going. That coffee is gonna go up in here. Try to squeeze it in there. That goes in there. We're gonna leave, oh my goodness. We're gonna leave this out tonight. That is for the party tomorrow, and the pellets are for the party tomorrow. We have a bunch of packs of buns. We have 5 packs of buns. I'm gonna let them sit out here. Hopefully they'll kind of like spring back because some got a little bit smushed. Those are for the party tomorrow. This is one of the gifts that we were going to give to Jalen, and these jars will all, well, the cleaner has to go away, but that goes in the that has to go in the dishwasher eventually, but that goes under the sink. But these jars here all go in the top of the pantry. I just didn't want to block. Oh my gosh, I need to clean that. That's so gross. It's always needing to be cleaned. But that is another toy that we got for Jalen. We're wrapping it back up. I know y'all seen it in my last video, but yeah. Oh, and I know I didn't show it, but just so you guys know. How much was that pork, babe? $47. So this isn't supposed to be like a grocery haul or anything, but my husband got this at like Cash and Carry, or I guess it's called Chef Store, but we just call it Cash and Carry, whatever. This was about $47. That is what we're going to be making. We're going to be making pulled pork sandwiches, and then we got this from Walmart. It's so cute for Jalen. And I'm not going to open it all the way up. There's a little sneak peek of her cake. And got some mayonnaise for potato salad that we're going to be making. And we got sour cream and some broccoli. We already had the baby carrots, and we got 2 things of celery. Anyways, I think that was all the stuff that we got at Walmart, and it was expensive. It came out to like well, we didn't get the pork roast from Walmart, but pretty much all the other stuff, it came out to like $70 something. And we bought 2 bags because we keep forgetting so bad. And I just saw a video from Tara Moore and Family, and she was showing in her last video that there's these little bags from, gosh, what is it called? Fold and Tumbles, like the brand, I think, or the company. And it's like all women owned company or whatever. And these bags, like, you just roll them up into like a little ball basically, and you can put them into your bag or your purse. And honestly, if I had the money, I would totally stock up on those because I always forget to bring the bags. Like, we have them, but I forget to bring them. Anyways, I look so red. So anyways, that is the video for today. That is the power hour. It's like pantry challenge power hour. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know what I titled it at this point. But I hope that motivates you guys to get something done. Also, I cannot find the lid to this dang thing. Like, I'm probably going to put this into a Ziploc bag because, or maybe I'll just put the whole dang jar in there. But anyways, I am going to go because we actually have some cooking we want to get done tonight, I believe. We also have a shade sail thing, or whatever you want to call it, outside that we were thinking of hanging. I don't know if we're doing it tonight. I'd rather get as much done as we can tonight. Anyways, can y'all see that? Oops. Got about 6 minutes on the clock. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was kind of like choppy, as in like I didn't set the clock and do everything in order. I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible, and that may seem like it's not realistic because it's not like I'm setting the clock and going, but to me it is realistic, and to anyone who has kids running around like crazy, it's realistic because you can't just, sometimes you just can't get one thing done. So you know, I just was curious like how long it would take me to get everything out, and if I could do all this in an hour. And technically I could if I just did it all at once. So that's all I wanted to know. Give yourself an hour, clean out your pantry. You will feel so much better because as weird as it looks up there, I could probably shove more stuff back further, but all this stuff right here, like, I couldn't see that the way it was before. I had no idea where any of that stuff was, so we were always digging around, and it was like it was due for an organization, kind of. It needed it, so it needed some love. So anyways, it got its love. Hope you guys got your love, and love you guys, and stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Bye.